Hi, my name is Melissa van Dijk, and in this video I'm going to show you the Ordinary Skincare Routine for skin barrier repair. Now, the Ordinary does offer the products that we can use to target such concerns, but we need to become a bit more creative and doing a bit of mixing. So I have prepared for you a daily, morning as well as evening skincare routine that I want to share with you step by step. Now, I have everything for you in a PowerPoint so that you can see it visually recreated at home, and if you like to, you will find a copy in the description box down below. Now let's get started with the daily morning skincare routine, which you can see right here. So in the top corner you can see the time of use as well as frequency. In the middle, a brief explanation what the routine below should help you to do, and then below that you have the overall general guide. Now, this skincare routine helps to improve and maintain skin's hydration. It softens and smoothens the skin and provides a barrier on the skin surface, which reduces water loss from the skin. It also provides the elements that the skin needs to help repair and protect itself. And furthermore, it protects the skin against UVA and UVB damage. Now we are going to get started with the first step, which is washing your face using a regular cleanser, ideally a non-exfoliating acid cleanser, because we do not want to irritate the skin like much further. We are trying to do the opposite. We are trying to hydrate and repair the skin. So you can see two great examples right here, but of course if you have a different regular cleanser that works well for you, go ahead and replace it. Wash your face properly, rinse it off, then take a clean towel and gently pat all over to remove the excess water from the skin's surface. And then we are heading into the first zone, which is a water-based zone. Now the main focus right here is hydration and repair, so you can choose between those three zones. So if you aren't sure which one you should pick, below the example routines, under skincare product descriptions, you will find a guide with a little description next to it. And then based on that, you can read through it, see which one would suit your specific needs the most, and then go ahead and pick that one. But again, the main goal right here is to hydrate and repair the skin. So apply your hydrating serum to the skin, and then you're going to leave it on the skin. There's no need to wash it off. When it comes to the little stars right here, this refers to the general guide below. So depending on the texture, like the Ordinary Marine Hyaluronics, that one is very watery. So use between 5 to 10 drops for your face and neck. As for amino acids as well as hyaluronic acid, use between 3 to 6 drops, as they are a bit thicker, lighter in texture. So they aren't as watery. So therefore you need to adjust it. So the main goal is to use enough product to apply an even and thin layer all over that absorbs quickly into the skin. The general guide can be slightly adjusted if you should have a larger or smaller face, but it should give you an idea of with what you can get started. And then once you have applied it all over, give it a moment so it can fully absorb into the skin before heading into the next step. Then when it comes to the next step, this is where we are going to do the mixture in the palm of your hand, and then you're going to apply that mixture to the skin. So I've picked the Ordinary Squalane, Rosehip Seed Oil and Natural Moisturizing Factors. Now the idea behind this mixture is that, first of all, the Ordinary Squalane helps to hydrate the skin. It's a great treatment to prevent moisture loss, as well as softens the skin, and it's not heavy nor greasy on the skin. Whereas when it comes to Rosehip Seed Oil, that one is rich in fatty acids, so we are working with omega-3, 6 and 9, which are also essential if you're trying to repair your skin barrier. And then with Ordinary Natural Moisturizing Factors together, that one includes all the little elements that are naturally present in the skin. So the idea behind this is that we're not only using the natural moisturizing factors, but including squalane and rosehip seed oil, that you're going to create a mixture which is going to help to repair and strengthen the skin. And because it's going to create a seal on the skin surface as well to prevent water loss, it's able to heal itself underneath. So that's the entire goal behind the mixture and why I've picked those specific treatments to do the mixture. And so when it comes to the mixture, I gave you a general guide. It can be adjusted for sure, but to give you a starting point, use 2 to 3 drops of squalane, 2 to 3 drops of rosehip seed oil, and a pea-sized amount of moisturizer. Like put those products in the palm of your hand, mix them, and then gently blend it all over your face and neck. And then you're going to leave it on the skin. There's no need to wash it off, and then give it a moment, like longer than the previous application. So give it about 1 to 2 minutes so that it can set, that it somewhat can absorb into the skin before heading into your sunscreen. Now, sunscreen throughout the day, doesn't matter if it's summer or winter, is essential if you want to protect the skin from any further damage, because the UVA and UVB rays are damaging to the skin, which can also to some extent contribute to a damaged skin barrier. So therefore, if you want to protect it throughout the day, sunscreen is important. And because you may also have sensitive skin due to your barrier has been damaged, is weakened in general, my suggestion would be going with a mineral sunscreen. So you can see 2 great examples right here. Now, most often mineral sunscreens do leave a white cast. Some of them are tinted, as you can see in my examples as well. But overall, they are less likely to irritate sensitive skin because they are sitting more so on the skin surface. They do not get into the skin cells themselves. Therefore, they are less irritating and more suitable for including sensitive skin. And they can be used on all skin types. So you get the idea that I'm trying to keep it as hydrated, as gentle, as non-irritating as possible. And then this would be the routine that you can follow daily in the morning. Then when it comes to your daily evening skincare routine, you can follow basically the same setup, just without your sunscreen. So you're washing your face with your cleanser, then adding your hydrating serum, and then the mixture of squalane, rosehip seed oil, and natural moisturizing factors to the skin. Now, what's important to do in your evening skincare routine, primarily if you have used a mineral sunscreen, it is important to take it off with an oil or balm cleanser. So this is where the ordinary squalane cleanser comes in handy, because it is able to properly break everything down in one go. It's very gentle on the skin, it's suitable for all skin types. So you can use your oil or balm cleanser on its own, or you may want to do a double cleanse with a regular cleanser. So again, my suggestion would be avoid exfoliating acid cleansers. So you have the overall general guide of how you can do a double cleanse below as well, and then after that you're following with the treatments afterwards. And then there you have your daily evening skincare routine that you can follow at home. Now again, I want to remind you, if you want to read through the products that I have picked in my example routines, you will be able to follow it below the example routines under the skincare product descriptions. There you will find the entire list and go through this step by step. Then below that you will find the general skincare tips, which I have already emphasized to some extent as well, but you can again read it right here in your own time. And then below that you will be able to find a sunscreen information guide. So not only when you should wear your sunscreen, but also how you should read your sunscreen labels and what's essentially important to know about sunscreen in general. And you have the entire application guide plus the removal guide, which again leads into the double cleanse as well afterwards. And so this is what I primarily wanted to share with you, so that you have an example routine in mind which you can recreate at home. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give the thumbs up as well as share it. And if you want to support my example routines, my work in general, I buy the products with my own money. I'm not affiliated with any skincare companies, and you want to support my independence, then you can go ahead and click on the super thanks button below this video, or check out the description box. There you will find a PayPal link, and I would highly appreciate your support. Now, if you now want to learn more about skincare in general, I'm going to leave some of the application videos at the end of this video so that you can keep on watching. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon in the next one. Happy skincaring. Bye.